Hello, everyone. Pete here from Pirate Cove Marina. What I want to talk to you about today is rigging. We're in the process now of all the orders that we've taken in the late fall into up to the boat show and the weeks following. Now we have to start rigging to get customers ready in time. What you may not know is some people don't know the scope of what we can do customizing a boat. But I'm here with Matt. Matt does all our setups on his boats. He has extremely high standards, which we greatly appreciate. So this one was a little bit unique. So I thought we could walk through this today and kind of go through it. So this is a tiller boat that's just under 18 feet, a 75 horse on the back. But where it gets interesting is this customer requested to have two Helix 12s mounted at the back. He wants to dedicate one graph to side imaging and one graph to down imaging. Now, you could do this simply with one unit and do a split screen, but he was very adamant about he wanted the full screen function to be able to display both sets of technology. So obviously, in most cases, you could possibly do two transducers. You could do a down imaging transducer and a side imaging transducer, but Matt and I had concerns about interference between the two transducers. From speaking to Hummingbird, they say that the transducers each work on different frequencies, but they wouldn't really guarantee that there wouldn't be any interference. So really, your option would be to put one transducer on each side of the boat. But we happen to think there's another way to do it. So Matt, if you could kind of explain how you set this up so you can read on both graphs.
Yeah, so we have a Mega SI DI transducer hooked to this graph specifically, and then all the graphs in the boat are ran through a hub with Ethernet connection. So they all talk to each other. What that allows you to do is see your SI signal on this graph and then pick up the DI signal from this transducer onto this graph. So you can have individual screens of exactly what the customer wanted while only having the one transducer.
So another cool feature that we did with these graphs, and this is something that we've done for the first time, as you all know, there's tons of aftermarket products that you can buy to set up and display your graphs. Typically, most of our customers use RAM mounts. When I showed this customer the RAM mounts, he didn't like the fact that it placed the graphs up a little bit higher. So we found this aftermarket product. We'll put the link in the description here. But basically, you can see how low this sits on both spots it rests on. But very much so, you drill this product into on the top area. But the beauty about this is it has the option to move it around. So for example, because this is a tiller, if he's fishing from the front of the boat, he can position this way and be able to get the details from this graph as well as the graph he has at the front. So Matt, could you talk a little bit more about how you set things up in here?
Yep.
Hub, power, all that kind of stuff.
Yep. So both the graphs have their individual power. Everything's off, master power. He also wanted his own switch. So it's got a secondary master power switch on the boat, kills all power to everything, the engine, the graphs, all your operations of the boat. And then the three graphs are all linked to a hub that get the signal from the link of the trolling motor. So the trolling motor and the three graphs can all talk to each other, and you can select whatever you'd like to see off of any graph in the boat.
Okay. And how many ports?
So there's 5 ports on the hub, and we're currently using 4 with the link on the trolling motor and the 3 graphs. So he's still got one port available for future upgrades.
Okay, so let's move to the front of the boat. So anybody that follows Minn Kota knows that Minn Kota released the Quest series. So the Quest series, there's quite a few upgrades from the previous models. This particular customer ordered an Altera because he likes the auto deploy feature. So what the auto deploy feature is if you're launching your boat by yourself, you could use your remote control and auto deploy the trolling motor while you go park your vehicle. You just set it into spot lock mode. So it sits there, and then you could literally walk to your dock, use your remote to bring the trolling motor back. A tip for you guys that are interested in the Quest series, these trolling motors are now very much larger than they used to be and twice the weight that they used to be. So we used to offer a quick release plate system. This customer still wanted one. So we did buy the quick release feature for this trolling motor. The difference being because of the overall weight of these trolling motors now, doing this by yourself, taking it on and off, might be a little difficult. So the customer did ask for one graph at the front. So I'll let Matt walk you through what he did to install this graph, what he used.
Yeah, so for the front graph, we did opt for a ram mount. It's just nicer to be able to cover the boat. You can easily drop the trolling motor to get your cover on. It's also hooked to the trolling motor's transducer directly, so you'll get all the fish finder capabilities you can get out of the Altera. And then this is all communicating with your other 2 graphs at the back through the hub. So everything works together, and wherever you are in the boat, you have access to all your transducers.
All right then. So I hope this gives you a little look into what it takes to setting up a boat. And I want you guys to know that because of the services that we offer, whether you're adding equipment to a new boat or you have an existing boat that you want to bring in and you want to update all your stuff, we have a great team on staff, and literally anything that you could dream up, we can put it on a boat. So if you want to learn more about this, you can reach us through piratecovemarina.com or give us a call. Any of us will be able to help you out. Thanks for joining in. And next time we have a great build like the one Matt just did, we're going to walk through it with you as well.